All right, so today we're checking out the worst rookie hazing moments in the NBA. Now, rookie hazing has been a thing for a while now. Nowadays, it's not as aggressive as it used to be, but there's been some wild stories. So let's come in here, check it out, and I hope you enjoy this video. All right, as always, the video link is always in the description. Let's come here and check it out, and this should be a good video. Expected some wild
Nowadays, most
things.
rookie hazing consists of, forcing them to wear silly backpacks or making them buy donuts before a game. I'd
Yeah.
barely even consider those things as hazing either. The worst we see nowadays is getting your car popcorned. Things like that are still common rituals for rookies.
Yeah, so actually, like getting your car popcorn, that got to be like it's not like the most hurtful thing, but that's top tier hazing because like, that is the most annoying thing ever. Imagine opening your car door and just popcorn everywhere. You're gonna be trying to get the popcorn out your car for months, man. That has to be annoying.
But that's about the extent of the severity.
Look
However,
at
back
that.
then, in the 80s,
That's
90s,
crazy.
even up until the 2000s, some veterans pulled off ridiculously severe hazing practices, to the point where it got dangerous and stupid and even life-threatening. It's not common anymore because teams felt like some players went way overboard, but it makes for some good stories. How's it going, folks? My name's Andy, and in this video, let's take a look at 6 of the worst hazing moments in NBA history.
All right,
Number
that's what we
6,
got, baby.
Dennis Rodman and John Sally's terrible night.
All right, we already at number 6. Anything dealing with Dennis Rodman, you already know it's going to be the extreme because that's just the person he is. So I can't even imagine what this is going to be. And I heard John Sally's he was a pretty tough guy.
Rodman and Sally were two important pieces to the Bad Boy Pistons, and they came into the league at
Look
the
at Dennis
same time
Rodman,
in
man.
1986. Despite being from completely different backgrounds, the rest of the squad treated them the same. They were still rookies. One day, the season hasn't even started yet, and they were in training camp.
Oh
But
man, here we
before they
go.
were even allowed to enter the gym lobby, Rodman and Sally had to clean out the locker room. And it was so
Ooh.
bad and disgusting because their teammates purposely made it dirty. In an interview, this is what Sally said. "Now, we're at the gym and we hear that there are all these girls in the lobby. I don't know what they're there for, but you know me, I want to find out. Plus, the team gives us lunch and dinner after practices and stuff.
Okay.
But before we can get out to the lobby and before we can eat, Dennis Rodman and I have to clean the locker room. And it's nasty. And Bill Laimbeer would throw his jock against that wall, his jersey against this wall."
Oh, that's disgusting. That's genuinely disgusting. They was doing them
Just
dirty.
nasty.
Literally,
Basically,
literally.
Sally and Rodman spent such a long time cleaning up the locker room that they were late for dinner. But by the time they finished and returned to the lobby, the rest of the team gave their food to those girls in the lobby. Nothing was left for Sally and Rodman,
Come
who
on
came
now.
back to see empty plates. The
That's
defeated
hurtful.
Sally remarked, "I have never been more upset in my life."
Yeah, nah, yeah,
To
that's
make matters
pain.
worse, when they got back to their hotel rooms late at night, about to hit the hay, their beds were soaked with water. Their careers just started, and it was the worst day ever. Both of them looked back on their rookie year, and they agreed that it made them want to quit the
Oh
NBA.
man.
Number
Yeah, no,
5,
that gotta
Jason
hurt.
Williams rides with the luggage.
I think I heard about
Jason
this
Williams
before.
entered the league in 1998, and boy was he full of himself. The dude played like nothing we've ever seen before, and he
White
exuded a
chocolate,
level
man.
of confidence
Smooth.
that was bordering on arrogance. Initially, his teammates had mixed opinions on him. Jason got along with some guys, but didn't get along with everyone, and since
Nobody
he
ever
was a
does so.
rookie, it was fair game to pick on him. Chris
That gotta be
Webber
hurt.
once told a story on TNT about the time he hazed Jason Williams. You know how team
Alright, so like hazing doesn't even sound right. Like the word alone genuinely it just sounds so bad.
buses have a luggage compartment at the bottom?
No, they didn't.
Apparently, on a bus ride from the
Don't
airport
tell
to
me
the
they did
hotel,
that.
Weber forced Williams into the luggage compartment. He had to ride in there for the whole trip. Keep in
What,
mind, they
bro?
were about to play the Magic, so they're in Florida. Williams later confirmed the story on Twitter and said it scarred him for life. By the time the bus arrived, he
Nah.
almost passed out.
Yeah, that's genuinely now that's what you call going too far. That's what, bro? They had this man ride in the luggage carrier at the bottom of the team bus in Florida. I live in Florida. It's hot. It's hot. And that bus was probably like just like it probably wasn't the best bus too. That's dangerous, bro. That's genuinely that nah, I see where I'm going too far with that one.
due to lack of oxygen. A former trainer on the Kings stated, "We had no idea until we got to the hotel, opened a luggage bag, and out pops a flushed-faced Jason. It
Well, how you
wasn't a
not know
very
he's
hot
there?
Florida day, but buried in bags with no ventilation for a 25-minute ride usually isn't the best breathing environment."
Yeah, that's horrible.
Williams still kept a good spirit though, and he didn't take it seriously. And over the years, him and Weber grew to have a tight relationship and became lifelong friends. I guess
Yeah,
that's
that's
one
still
way to
too
start a
far.
friendship.
Mm-mm. Me and my friend got to
Number
fight
4,
after that.
Charles Oakley slaps rookies. Throughout his career, Oakley was known as the Enforcer. He
Ooh.
earned that nickname on and off the court, from his aggressive, physical style of play to his hard-nosed treatment of his young teammates. When Scottie Pippen first came into the league, he got that tough love treatment.
I think I've seen this
Oakley would
before.
grab him and slap him across the face, and Pippen just took it like a man. Reportedly, Oakley does this all the time to rookies. And
Yeah,
it might seem
this is the
like,
video I seen.
he's trying to make the rooks tougher, but that's a bit overboard. His actions towards Scottie was also mentioned in the Last Dance documentary as well.
Yeah, that's
Scottie got the rough end of the stick. And it really did piss him off, along with all the other rookies that Oakley did it to.
That's okay. So like Charles Oakley, known to be an enforcer, known to be a tough guy, but that right there is genuinely just disrespectful. Like I know it's probably like yeah, no, that's genuinely disrespectful, man. Wow.
3. Andre Blatch tries to attack back, but fails.
What the world?
The
I haven't heard Andre
Wizards.
Blatch
During
name
that
in
saga,
years.
it was an absolute clown fest, but it made for some entertaining stories. When Andre Blatch came into the league in 2005, he was a hothead, and routinely got into arguments with his teammates and coaches in the locker room. He became the perfect target for some good old rookie hazing. It started with Deshaun Stevenson and Antonio Daniels. So Blatch loved to dress well, and he had an expensive suit he brought into the locker room.
Okay.
After the game,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Stevenson
Ain't
and
nothing wrong with
Daniels
that.
found his suit and cut it up into pieces. Blatch came in later and was furious and stunned when he saw his suit all ruined, but he didn't know who did it.
That
Blatch
hurts.
mistakenly assumed it was Gilbert Arenas who did it, because I guess he has a reputation for doing stuff like that.
Nah, that's
So he
crazy.
decided to throw all of Gilbert's clothes into the jacuzzi. Then, Gilbert finally walks into the locker room all confused, like, who the hell threw all my clothes in there?
Wow.
This is what Gilbert stated. So when I get here, all my clothes in my locker are in the jacuzzi, chilling. So I asked, what happened? And someone said, well, Andre threw all your stuff in the jacuzzi. And I'm like, why did Andre throw all my stuff in the jacuzzi? And he's like, oh no, you cut my suit up. And I was like, I just got here. Andre kept on blaming Gilbert for doing it, but he did not. This pissed him off so much, so he responded by smearing dog poop inside Andre's shoes.
Ooh, inside
For
is
a long
tough.
time, the rumor was that Arenas took a dump in his shoes,
Ooh.
but he debunked that in a Reddit post. But smearing dog poop on
Yeah.
the inside soles of
Inside,
his shoes,
yeah, inside
that's
is
pretty damn crazy.
Inside is
Like,
crazy.
he literally went home to get poop from his dog, and then went back to the locker room later that night to do it. For some reason, it's not a surprise at all. I expect ridiculous things to happen on that Wizards team, and they certainly do not disappoint.
Nah, that's
Number
not.
2,
That's
the
crazy.
Blazers chase down Greg Oden.
that
Honestly,
doesn't sound
Greg
right.
Oden is not
That
a guy
don't
you
sound
expect
right.
to get hazed that badly. I mean, the dude is massive, the biggest guy on the Blazers right when he joined the team. But even Oden is not immune
If we talk about Greg Oden's career, man, it's just so sad, bro. He has so much potential, man. So much potential. Shout out Greg Oden, man.
to the rookie initiation that his teammates were trying to impose on him. However, they had some trouble doing it. According to Jason Quick, a former writer of an Oregon newspaper, he stated, they were attempting the rookie initiation of Oden, which typically involves one of 3 treatments: a cold shower,
Not
a
that
dunk in a
bad.
tub of ice water,
Okay.
or a dunk in a garbage can.
Garbage can.
This
Kinda
season, the
crazy.
team has already given Nick Batum and Jared Bayless the cold tub dunk. But Odin is a
Ooh.
different beast. The action is violent and frantic, as if an animal is being attacked by lions, but it lasts for only a couple seconds. That's how long it took for Odin to not only fend off the 6'9" Outlaw and the 6'6" Roy, but get them both in a headlock.
Oh.
They were
He
unsuccessful,
ain't
and
going.
after that, they never tried to haze Odin again. However, the whole rookie initiation thing in Portland is ridiculous to begin with. After the failure to haze Odin, the Blazers decided to stop this tradition, mostly because Brandon Roy was fearful of Odin retaliating. And so, the long tradition of the Blazers' rookie initiation process
Yeah,
has
Greg wasn't
ended.
going. That's
I guess
tough.
Odin accomplished something in Portland.
Yeah, Greg wasn't going, man. Shout out, man.
Number
Oh,
1,
yeah,
JJ
okay.
Redick.
Okay. Okay. This is what I was hoping to see on this list. The JJ Redick one is genuinely absurd. If you don't know, you're about to find out. But the way that the Magic were trying to do JJ Redick, mind blowing. You gonna find out.
The self-proclaimed prick. Coming into the
Whew,
NBA, JJ
man.
Redick claimed to be a prick at Duke, and quite the cocky, conceited fella. He took pride in being like that.
Still
He
listen to this
also
day,
joined a team that had
honestly.
no
But shout
problem
out
in
JJ.
messing with their rookies, so right from the get-go, Redick suffered through some of the worst hazing we've ever seen. According to his podcast, there were so many things that happened that certainly would not fly today. One day, he came late to practice and his teammates thought he had a sense of entitlement. Because of that, Hedo Turkoglu beat him up multiple times. Another
That's
day after practice, Redick was late once again and his teammates forced him to apologize. So he sat on a chair, and as soon as he sat down, 3 other players grabbed him and duct taped him onto the chair. Then they threw him into
they
a
was doing
cold
JJ
shower.
bad. Ooh.
Redick was tied to a chair with cold water blasting on him for an hour, until the equipment manager found him. I mean, that's like, people have died.
And then it was stated that on like JJ Redick said on his podcast, when they taped him up and put in the shower, supposedly Hedo Turkoglu, I like this sounds isn't appropriate, but he tried to, let's say, use the bathroom on JJ Redick. JJ Redick said that himself. It didn't happen, but supposedly that's what Hedo wanted to do. But somebody was like, "Hey, yo, you're wilding for that." So yeah, yo, they was doing JJ so bad in Orlando, man. They was
From
doing
that
him
before.
bad.
Getting freezing cold water poured on you for an hour straight? That's really dangerous. Yikes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway, those were 6 of the
Some of those are some of the worst rookie hazing moments I think the JJ Redick one takes the cake. Y'all let me know of any other hazing moments. No matter what sport it is, just some crazy ones that y'all heard about. And I hope you enjoyed the video. With that being said, drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm gonna catch you in the next video. We out of here. Peace.